Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. The other day, I did a video on Bellows Resistance Regulator on the FR-1x. And I received a number of questions asking about the FR-3x, the FR-4x, and were they the same? Okay. Well, quite honestly, I don't have an FR-3x or an FR-4x. So to answer the question, I had to do a little research. So I actually went out to Roland and downloaded their manuals for both the 3x and the 4x. And I'm going to just throw this out. You know, if anyone actually has a 3x and 4x, and and I'm saying something that's not correct, please put it in the comments below, and I will try to correct that. But from what I can tell, they work exactly the same. And to support that, I'm going to go through a little slideshow, PowerPoint that I did. And let me just share my screen right now. Here's the PowerPoint that I put together. And I simply put a title up there. This is the FR-1x, Bellows Curve, and Bellows Resistance. Now, if you take a look, and I'm going to point this out here, for the FR-1x, and I may switch over to the actual PDF of this to show you, but to point it out, on page 11 of the manual, it talks about the Bellows Resistance Regulator. Now, this is the FR-1x. And it goes through what I talked about in the previous video. And then on page 49, it gives you the Bellows Curve. So what Bellows Curve setting is and what the defaults are and all of that. You can see that. Now that is the FR-1x. These are taken directly from the manual. Now, the 3x. They look really familiar. On the 3x, on page 11 of the manual, it talks about the Bellows resistance. On page 48, it gives you the exact same thing. Let me just go back one. Page 11, page 49 for the 1x. On the 3x, page 11 and page 48. And I simply did a screenshot. They're exactly the same. The only difference I can see is on the 3x, it says 3x here. On the 1x, it says 1x. I mean, the wording is exactly the same. So I am pretty sure that it's going to work exactly the same on the 3x as it does on the 1x. All right, so that takes care of the 3x question. The 4x question, I looked at that manual. They translated that one a little differently. On the 4x, on page 6, both of these are actually on page 6. It starts here and it says, here's how you adjust the sensitivity of the bellows. And it goes through and has a picture, and you can see the air release button, the bellows resistance regulator. It appears as though it turns exactly the same as on the 3x and 1x. And over here, they have what they are. okay, and what the defaults are. Interesting, on the 4X, it appears they have a better screen because it actually kind of tells you what this is. So the screen that you're looking at is a little better. Okay, so here's a manual. This is the 1X. So here's that page 11. And I think it was what, page 49, I believe. Gives you the Bellows curve information. On the FR-3x, here is page 11. It's exactly the same thing. And on this one, I believe it was page 48 that we could go to. And here, actually, it starts talking about it down here at the bottom. And it goes from the bottom up to the top. But it's exactly the same thing. On the 4X, on page 6, it starts with adjusting the sensitivity of the bellows. They talk about that, and then they go right in to changing the bellows curve. So looks like the 4X manual is a little clearer on some of these things. That's just going to kind of answer the question. Again, I don't actually have one to try it, but from what I can tell in the manual, they are exactly the same. Please hit the like and subscribe below. And really, if you have a 4X or 3X, let me know if it is, or actually let my viewers know. So you can leave a comment and keep playing.